So we're on lesson 19 today. So you are going to repeat after me. Say, I can.
I can.
Read and write words.
Read and write words.
With 2 different spellings.
With 2 different spellings.
For the ol sound.
For the ol sound.
I can.
I can.
Build a simple sentence.
Build a simple sentence.
By making it more descriptive.
By making it more descriptive.
I can.
I can.
Ask and answer questions.
Ask and answer questions.
About key details.
About key details.
In the story.
In the story.
2 good things and 1 bad thing.
2 good things and 1 bad thing.
Great job, friends. Kiss your brains. All right. Do you have your listening ears on?
Yes.
Turn 'em on. All right. Great job. All right. So first thing we're going to do today is we are going to review the ol sound as in lip. Everybody say ol.
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 Ol. Good job. Is the ol sound a vowel sound or a consonant sound? Anthony.
Consonant.
It is a consonant sound. Can you tell me why it's a consonant sound?
Because your mouth doesn't open up all the way.
Very good. Your mouth does not open up all the way when we make that sound. This, do you guys remember? Here is our picture of our spelling of the ol sound. Now, we're going to do an activity, and you are going to be listening for different sounds. You're going to be listening for the ol sound or the r sound, okay? So you're going to be listening for ol or r. Say ol.
Ol.
R.
Ra.
Ol.
Ol.
R.
Ra.
Which letter did we learn most of the time spells the R sound? Liam? R. Very good. So what we're going to do is, when I say a word, if you hear the ol sound, you're going to raise your hand. If you hear the R sound, your hand's just going to stay down. So let's practice. Ready? What are you going to do when you hear ol? Great job. Hands down. What about when you hear R? Hands stay down when you hear R. Say R.
Ra.
Ol.
Ol.
Good job. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The first word is right. Right. Great job. The next word is lawn. Lawn. Very good. Hands down. The next word is loop. Loop. Very good. Hands down. Next word is wrong. Wrong. Very good, friends. Next is the word rubbed. Rubbed. Good job. Hands down. All right. Next we have the word roots. Roots. Good job. All right. Looked. Looked. Very good. That's the ol sound. Next word. Hands down. Next word is ranch. Ranch. Very good. Next word is lamp. Lamp. Very good. I like seeing all those hands up in the air. All right, here's your last word. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Last word is lakes. Lakes. Very good. Hands up. All right, you can put your hands down now. Great job listening. Kiss your brains. All right. So now we're going to look at the different spellings for the ol sound. So we already know that when we see this letter, it is going to make the ol sound. So let's read a couple of words with the ol sound. We're going to read this one together. Ready? Sound it out. Ol. Large. Large. Good job. And the next word is, look this way, Zori. The next word is solve. Solve. Good job. All right, did you know there's another way we can spell the ol sound? Raise your hand if you think you know what it is. All right, Reagan, what do you think it is? L-L. She's right. So the 2 L's together makes what sound? Oh, great job. So when are some times that we have seen this spelling in words so far this year? When have we seen this spelling, Ava?
Well.
So that's an example of a word. What other times have we seen it?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Do you remember a time that we've seen the spelling?
Bell.
Bell. Okay. Do you remember another time, Liam?
In Kate's book.
In Kate's book, we've seen words with this spelling already. Very good. Now let's look at a couple of other words that I have here. And we're going to sound these words out. Look this way, please. Ready?
What?
Oh. Well. And. Oh. Still. Great job. So we're going to do a little activity in just a minute. And you're going to do this at your seats. We are going to work on page 19.1. That's the one that you opened and put your pencils in the books a minute ago. So on 19.1, and I'm going to show you on the screen what it looks like, so that way when you get to your seat, you will be all ready to go. Please sit on your bottom. Thank you so much. All right, so here is page 19.1, and on your page, hang on just a second, Asim, put your hand down. On your paper, you're going to notice you have a bunch of words at the top, and you have two columns. This column is for words that have the ul sound spelled with one L, okay? This side of your paper has the words with the ul sound spelled with two L's. So at the top of your paper, you're going to look and decide when you see a word, you're going to decide which column is it going to go under. So let's look at this first one together. Who wants to read this first word for me? Kinsley. Try it again. Very good, long. Which column, Kinsley, would you put the word long under? The 1L spelling for ul or the 2L spelling for ul? 1L. So the word long would go right here. Kinsley, what are you going to do to make sure that you don't use that word again? Draw a line through it. That way you don't accidentally use it again. All right, do you guys have any questions? Yes, sir.
Is there any words that have like one L and two L's in the same?
No, not on this sheet. Yes, ma'am. When you go to your seat, you can. All right, so what I'm going to do is you're going to have 15 minutes to do this, okay? When you are done, if you finish before the time is up, you can flip to the back of your paper. The back is blank, and you can use some of these words in a sentence, okay? Remember, we've been practicing descriptive sentences, so see if you can use some of these words in some descriptive sentences, okay? All right. Just go get a new pencil. There. You okay? Yes, sir. Did you pull your tooth out? No? What's wrong? What's wrong?
My tooth is upset.
Okay.
It's
Well,
bleeding.
can we take care of that later? Yes, we can. We can. I love how neat your handwriting is. Good job.
Thank you.
Reagan, I love how neat you're writing. Thank you. Hey, check this letter right here, friend. You notice about that letter? I like how neatly you're writing. Thank you. Word. Very good. Hang on, do you see that sound at the end of that word? There you go. Good job. How about the next one? Where's that one going to go? Good job. Any way you want to. Because since it's not being used in a sentence, we don't know what meaning for that word it is. That means you get to pick.
Well, really,
Yeah.
since I just said examples of
did.
one, so I just can.
And
just
you know
write
what?
them
What if
down.
could you write a sentence for both, with both meanings? You totally could. You totally could. Good job, Ellie.
Of snow and habitat because I need to spell snow and habit. I mean desert.
Snow and desert. So let's tap it out. Sound out. Oh, snow. So we're going to check our work, Ellie. We're going to check our work real quick. You guys ready? Y'all are such smart cookies. Y'all got this done so fast. I'm very proud of you, and I love the descriptive sentences I was reading on the back of your papers. You guys did great. All right. Who wants to tell me what is the first word on your sheet? So we did long together. So I'm going to go ahead and write long under the single L spelling. You okay?
Okay.
All right. Who wants to give me what word came after long if we're going across? Which word was next, EJ?
Like.
Like. Which column is it going to go under?
The L.
The 1L or 2L?
One.
1L. So like. So like. What word was next? Anthony.
Large.
Huh?
Large.
Large. Which column did it go under?
L.
1L or 2L?
1L.
1L. So large. Large. What is next? Go to the next row. What's that first word, Sophia?
Still.
The first word on the next row. Do you want me to show you which word?
Yeah.
This one right here, under my finger. Sound it out. Good job. Solve. And which column is it going to go under? 1L. So solve. Okay. What is the next word after solve? Jeremy. All. Which column is it going to go under? The LL column. Good job. All right. What word was after all on our chart? Smell. Where's it going to go? LL. Good job. Smell. All right. Next row. What's the first word in the next row? Peyton. Look. Very good. Which column am I going to write it under? 1L. So I have to make another row. Look. Great job. Next word after look. Kinsley. Sleeve. Where's it going to go? The 1L. Very good. So sleeve. All right. Next word. Last word in the third row. Reagan. Well. Very good. Where's it going to go? LL. Well, all right, we're in the bottom row now. What is the first word in the bottom row? Liam. Still. What column am I going to put that under? LL. Still. Okay. Next word. Anybody? What's the next word? Right, Ellie. Ava. Latch. Which column is it going to go under? L. 1L. So atch. Latch. All right. Last word. Keep your paper still, please. Last word. It's on your bottom. It's on your bottom. What's the last word, Silas? Skill. Very good. Where am I going to put it at, Silas? LL. All right. I'm very proud of you guys because you obviously have some skill at telling between the 1L and the 2L in your words. Great job. All right. So hold those still for just a second and turn around and face me. Hold those still. Turn around and face me. Good job, friends. Okay, so we have been talking about building sentences. And when we're building sentences, just put your papers in your laps. Put them in your laps. We are trying to make it more descriptive by adding describing words. What's another word for describing words? Liam.
Words that make sense.
No. What's the big word that we learned that tells us what descriptive words are? What's the big word for it? No. What are describing words called? Adjectives. Very good. So in adjectives, we can describe things like where something takes place. You can talk about what day it is. You can add descriptive words by talking about colors and sizes. Those are all ways that we can make our sentences more descriptive, right? Please keep your hands still. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to tell you a short sentence, and we are going to work together to make it a longer or more descriptive sentence, okay? The sentence is complete, okay? Because we're not talking about incomplete sentences. We're talking about complete sentences that we're just trying to make better. Okay? So, the first one, listen to me. Max digs. Max digs. How can we make the sentence Max digs more descriptive? Kinsley.
Max digs a hole.
Max digs a coal. Does anybody want to add on to Max digs a hole? Derek.
Can I have two sentences?
No, we're just doing Max digs, buddy. Max digs a hole. Hey, Derek, we're adding on to the sentence Max digs a hole, buddy.
He digs a hole in the snow.
Max digs a hole in the snow. Very good. Okay, listen to this sentence. Jack drives. Put your papers down, please. 3, 2, 1. Jack drives. How can we add on to Jack drives to make it more descriptive? Jeremy.
Jack drives a van.
Jack drives a van. Can anybody add on to Jack drives a van to make that more descriptive? EJ.
Jack drives a van in a city where there's a lot of people and a lot of houses.
Jack drives a van. Jack drives a van in a city where there are a lot of people and a lot of places and a lot of apartments. Is that what you said?
Almost.
Almost. Was I close? But you made it very descriptive.
Cars
and people. But you made that very descriptive, didn't you? We made it descriptive by adding what he drives and adding where he drives it, right? All right, what about Kate scratches? Kate scratches. Peyton. Kate scratches her bug bite. Ellie?
Kate scratches up the couch.
Well, we're adding on to Kate scratches her bug bite. Can you add on to that?
Bug bite on her arm.
Okay, Kate scratches her bug bite on her arm. So we've said what she's scratching, and we added where on her body she's scratching it at, okay? Next one, Nan draws. Nan draws. Zori, how can you add on to that to make it more descriptive?
Nan draws on a piece of paper, and she draws flowers in a city. There's a lot of people.
Oh, wow. Zori, can you tell us that again? Because I don't know if I can remember all that. It was so descriptive. That was beautiful. Nan draws.
Nan draws on a piece of paper with flowers in a city. It's a lot of people.
Wow. Did you hear all of those descriptive words that she added? She told us what she was drawing on, where she was drawing, and she told us what she was drawing. Great job. All right. So y'all, listen. You are doing this so that way whenever we're writing, we are writing more descriptive sentences, right? Because you're almost second graders, and almost second graders write very beautiful descriptive sentences. All right. So we are going to look at our story for today. Scoot back, please. Scoot back, please. Thank you. All right. So we are going to read a new story today. Put your papers down. Okay. If you are sitting in the first 2 rows, I want you to go put your papers up and get your reading books and come to the carpet.
The first 2 rows?
First 2 rows. Last time we read the story The Bone Man. So today we're going to read the story that comes after The Bone Man. Look at your table of contents and raise your hand if you can tell me which story we're going to be reading today. Look at the table of contents. Which story are we going to be reading today?
2 good things and 1 bad thing.
Very good. 2 good things and 1 bad thing. So today in our story, Kate is going to find out 2 good things and 1 bad thing. What did Max and Kate talk to Ron Fitch about in the last story? James, turn around, please. What did Max and Kate talk to Ron Fitch about in the last story we read? Ellie?
The bone.
Talked about the bone, right? Very good. So first, before we start reading, we're going to look at some words that we're going to see in our story today. So everybody put your eyes up here for a minute. Eyes this way. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. All right, now we have some words with the R sound with the WR spelling that we learned last week. So raise your hand if you'd like to read these 2 words to me. Read them both. Anthony. Wrist and wrong. Very good. All right, now we have some words with the V spelling, spelled with V-E. Who wants to read these 3 words to me? Kinsley.
Ivy.
Sound it out. I've. Good job.
Solved.
Very good. Try this one again. Let's try this part. Oh, but this makes 1 sound, remember? Good job. Now put it all together. Yourselves. Very good. Now we have some words. Look this way, please. We have 2 words with the ch sound spelled with T-C-H. All right, Lynn.
Fitch and scratching.
Fitch and scratching. Very good. Now we have 3 tricky words in our story today. So when I point to the tricky words, I want you all to say them. Are you ready? Look this way.
2. Why? Because.
Good job. 2, why, and because. All right, so we're going to look at some vocabulary words. We're going to look at some vocabulary words in our story today. So the first one that we're going to look at is thrilled. Everybody say thrilled.
Thrilled.
Look at this guy in this picture. What does he look like? Like, what kind of feeling does he look like he has here, James? Happy. So if you are thrilled about something, you are excited. Okay, so when you're thrilled, think about something that might thrill you or you might get really excited about. EJ.
I just want to say something. The thrill picture is the same as the G picture.
Is it? I don't remember the G picture. It might be. So can you think of a time that you've been thrilled about something?
I was thrilled that I went to the dinosaurs at the zoo.
Very cool. Okay, hands down. Next one is a state park. Everyone say state park.
State park.
And a state park is land that's owned by the state government that's set aside for people to enjoy. We have a state park in Lebanon called Cedars of Lebanon State Park. Raise your hand if you think you've ever been there before. If you've been to Cedars of Lebanon State Park. So there's hiking trails and all kinds of cool stuff. So today in our story, you're going to see the word state park. The next phrase is bummer. Everyone say that.
Bummer.
Bummer. Good job. So bummer is an expression that shows that you're disappointed, and it just means too bad. So we've used that word a lot in here, haven't we? The word bummer. Yep, I use that word a lot, so I know we've heard it. All right, so I bet you're going to hear something about the word bummer in your story today. What do you think? Yeah. Think so? All right, so You are going to be reading with your partners today, and I need you to remember, some of you have new partners. Remember we got new partners last week? Okay, so some of you are going to have new partners. Now, when you are reading with your partner, remember what the expectations are. Remember what the expectations are when you are reading with your partner. You have to be responsible. You have to be respectful. Okay? You need to swap after every time you see an ending mark. So you read one whole sentence and then the next person reads. But everyone has to read. Okay? Can you just sit back and let your partner read? No. No. Okay? You got to practice reading too. Okay? Now, if you get stumped on a word, can your partner help you?
Yes.
Absolutely. If your partner gets stuck on a word, can you help them?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay? I'm okay with that. But everyone has to do their part. Okay? You are going to have, yes, sir.
You cannot, I got two things.
Okay.
Can you tell them what the word is, or can you just help them?
You can help them sound it out, unless it's a tricky word. Yep, you can help them sound them out.
And I think I had something else, but I forgot.
It happens. If you think about it, you raise your hand. Yes, sir.
Well, what happens if your partner gets stuck on a word and you try to help him, but you do not know it too?
Oh, raise your hand. That's what I'll come out and help
That's what
you.
I was going to
Okay. All right.
say.
Okay. So this time the crayon partners are going to read first. Okay. So crayon partners are reading first today, and then marker partner reads next. We have 10 minutes to read this story. If you finish it before the 10 minutes is up, you may go back and read it again. Okay?
Found is a T-Rex bone.
Okay, now look at the end of that sentence. What is that?
That you and Max found is a T-Rex bone.
Oh, that's so much better. I like your expression. All right.
I shouted,
There you go.
is I am glad. That is
Good job.
solid.
Close. Remember we talked about what sound do these two letters together make? Good job.
Max.
All right, oh, it's Anthony's turn.
Max will be so thrilled that he has a T.
Oh, that's just an that period right there is just abbreviating for the word Tyrannosaurus. So instead of typing the whole word Tyrannosaurus, they just put a T in a period.
Has a T-Rex bone.
Will.
What sound does that make?
L. Said Nan that brings me to the bad things.
There you go. Good job. Everybody settled? Okay. I want to know, why did Ron Fitch speak with Nan? Why did Ron Fitch speak with Nan? Kinsley? Hey, take care of your book. Kinsley, take care of your book, please. Ellie, why did Ron Fitch speak with Nan?
She spoke with him because
Sorry.
they were not supposed to dig up that bone because there was a law.
Well, hang on. You're jumping ahead just a little bit. Why did she talk to him in the first place? What was the first reason that she talked to Nan? Think about what happened in the last story. Why did they call him in the last story?
Because it was a bad thing to dig up the bone.
Not exactly. Ava.
Max and Kate cannot keep the bone.
But listen, y'all are jumping ahead. Why did Nan, not did Ron Fitch call Nan, why did Nan call Ron Fitch? Think about what happened in the last story and the beginning of this story. Why did Nan talk to Ron Fitch in the last story?
Because they had a T-Rex bone.
Because they had a T-Rex bone. And so what did they want to talk to Ron Fitch for?
A T-Rex bone.
But why did they want to talk to Ron Fitch about the bone?
Because he is the bone expert.
He was the bone expert, okay? So then why did Ron Fitch now speak with Nan? Why was he calling her? For what, EJ?
He was calling Nan to tell her important stuff.
To tell her what kind of results? What kind of results?
What's a result?
Ava, Zori, come here, please. Right here.
What kind of dinosaur is it?
So test results. Go back and look at your story. Look at page 53. Look in the first paragraph. Sit on your bottom. Sit on your bottom. Look at the first paragraph. Go to page 52. Look at the first paragraph. $52.
The bone man?
Yes. No,
Yeah, but it
baby, look, 52. 52.
Last
So yes, she talked to him, the bone man. What were they talking about, Emery? Okay, what were they talking about, EJ?
2 good things and 1 bad thing.
So he said, or Nan said, that he had 2 good things and 1 bad thing to say, right? Okay, I need you to pay attention. All right, so he was calling to let them know what he had found, okay? Now, what kind of bones, scoot right here. What kind of bone did they find? Right here. What kind of bone did they find? And Jeremy?
A T-Rex bone.
It was a T-Rex bone. Very good. Why can't Max and Kate keep the bone? Give me that, please. Why can't Max and Kate keep the bone? Why not? Anthony.
Because they found it at the state park.
They found it at a state park. And so if I find something at a state park, I can't keep it? Okay. All right, can you add on to that, EJ?
It's against the law.
It's against the law. Why is it against the law?
I can't remember.
That's okay. Kinsley, do you remember why it's against the law?
Because they're really important.
They are really important. What are they going to do with that bone? What are they going to do with it, Ava?
Put it in the museum.
Put them in the museum. Why would they want to put it in a museum? Why can't they just let Max and Kate just take it home and show it to their friends? I mean, if I found a T-Rex bone, I would want to take it home to show all my friends, wouldn't you? No? Why couldn't they? It is very important. Why not, Reagan?
Because it's against the law.
It was against the law. And did they want everyone to be able to see the bone?
Yeah.
Yes, because can everybody, if I found a T-Rex bone or if Derek found a T-Rex bone and Derek kept it at his house, would everybody be able to enjoy the T-Rex bone?
No.
No, they wouldn't. What was the last good thing in the story? What was the last good thing? Ava?
Kate and Max get to name the T-Rex.
They got to name the whole T-Rex?
The bone.
The bone. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. What do you think that Max and Kate, take them back over here. What do you think Max and Kate are going to name the bone? Do we know yet?
No,
Nope, story didn't tell us. So what do you think? Hey, come get back on your spot. What do you think they're going to name the bone? Does anybody have any guesses? What do you think they're going to name it, Silas?
Flame.
Back over here. Huh? Flame. What do you think they're going to name it?
Mr. T or Mr. Rex.
Bless you. Mr. T or Mr. Rex, maybe. Go back to your spot, please. What do you think they're going to name it?
Mr. Bone.
Mr. Bone. What do you think they're going to name it, Liam?
Mr. John Cena.
Mr. John Cena? You never know. You might be right. What do you think they're going to name it, Derek?
They're going to name it a long time ago. T-Rex. Tranchosaurus T-Rex.
You think they're going to name it what?
Tranchosaurus T-Rex.
Tell me that one more time.
A Tranchosaurus T-Rex.
Oh, so they're going to give it a T-Rex, like a special T-Rex name? Okay, what do you think, Peyton? You think they're going to name it what? Okay, what do you think, Ava? Rexy. All right, I want you to turn and talk to your partner about what was your favorite part in the story that we read today.
The two good things.
All right, so you have read your story today. We practiced some new letter sounds. We'll go get a tissue. Go get a tissue. We practiced some new letter sounds. Face this way. Get your head out of there, please. Thank you so much. All right, so what two ways can you spell the ul sound? Reagan, what two ways can you spell the ul sound?
L-L-L.
Tell me one, and now tell me the other.
N-L-L.
There we go. Okay. It sounded like L-L-L-L. I was confused. Okay. Very good. So give me an example of a word with the ul sound with one L. Silas? One L. Quickly, Ava.
Wood for wood.
With the ul sound?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Long.
Huh?
Long.
Well, is it a long sound if it's a consonant?
Hey.
It's okay. Kinsley. Hey, there's a whole list of words on the board. I'm just saying. You could look on the board.
I was saying
What's-
long.
I'm sorry. I'm with you now, EJ. I'm sorry. Yes. I thought you were talking about is it a long sound. I'm sorry. Well, one L. One L. He already said long. Give me a different one. Like. Give me a word. Large. Give me another one, Jeremy. All right. Give me a word with two L's.
Belly.
Good job, Belly. Well.
Ellie.
Ellie.
Oh.
Two L's. Top of your head, please. Alaska. Very good. Anthony. We're doing two L's, though. I want words with two L's for the ul sound. You can look at the board if you want. It's okay. Still. Very good. All right. Now, I want you to listen as I call your row to put your stuff up a seam. Go stand in front of the bathroom door, please, over there. All right.